When I started playing volleyball, I was actually not good at all. I think my first year I got a D in gym volleyball. I was definitely not the best player, but I just fell in love with it. My two sports were softball and volleyball. The club that I played for was really time demanding, and so I had to choose one or the other. And even though I was better at softball at the time, I just loved volleyball so much, and the team aspect of it was just uncomparable. The 6 of you are out there, and then there's maybe 12, 15 people on your team, and everybody's fighting together. It's just every point coming together as a team. I was a sophomore when I started getting recruited and when I started getting letters. I got lucky because the club that I played for, pretty much if you want to go play in college, they'll prepare you to do that. I originally committed at the end of my sophomore year, and then the whole coaching staff left and went to Ohio State and said, if you want to take a look, we would love for you to come on a visit. And I went to Ohio State and just fell in love with the campus and the academic program. People always say it's a feeling that you get when you're on campus, if that's the right school for you, and it totally was. In high school, you go to school, and then maybe you have practice after school, and then you go home, and you're with your family, you eat dinner, do your homework, and go to bed. But when I got to college, that all changed, and especially during preseason, you woke up with your teammates, you ate breakfast with your teammates, you went to your first practice with your teammates, and it was all with your teammates the whole day, every single day. And so that was a big transition for me, feeling like I had to be on all the time. That was my biggest transition, and obviously the level of competition across the board, especially in the Big Ten, is unlike anything else. So that was definitely a big step as well. I didn't really know so much about volleyball and college volleyball and professional volleyball when I was young. I actually didn't decide that I was going to play professionally until my 5th year. Engineers go to school for 5 years for their bachelor's. And so my 5th year, I decided that I wasn't done playing yet. I have a sort of unique situation. I signed to play professionally in France, and then I got really sick and I needed some surgeries, and so I had to back out of my contract because I got a diagnosis about a month before I was supposed to leave. They said there's a good chance you need surgery, so I had to tell the team, I'm sorry, but we better, part ways now so that you still have time to find a setter. I ended up needing emergency surgery, so that was a year-long process of surgeries and recovering and surgeries and recovering. Then afterwards, I kind of thought, there's no chance, but then I was coaching some volleyball camps in the summer and talking to some people, and they said, no, you can totally still go play. And so I reached out to an agent and said, do you think there's anybody who would take a chance? And he was able to find a team in Austria who said that if I fly myself out there, I can try out, and if they like me, then I stay, and if they don't, that's fine. You fly back, and so that's what I did. So I lived in Graz, Austria, playing for a team called Eisenerz-Trefeich. The fact that they took a chance on me in the first place really meant a lot to me, and so that's something very special that I will never forget, that I actually got a chance to play. I'm so excited to be part of this amazing program. The United States has such a huge pool of legitimately great players, so the fact that we're developing a league that is in America, in the United States, is just, I think, huge. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities to so many more amazing players. It's the future of sports, and that's amazing to be a part of.